Hej, hej moi drodzy, witam was w kolejnym odcinku z Gry o Tron. Jesteście tak samo jak ja ciekawi zobaczyć, co historia przygotowała nam tym razem, jakie problemy nam zwali na głowę. No to co? To sprawdzamy, czym tym razem uraczy nas tutaj fabuła. No dobra, zobaczymy, co tu można jeszcze zrobić i poglądać. Gdzie tu pójdziemy? Tu zobaczmy na ten obraz właśnie. Jestem ciekaw, co on przedstawia, chyba całą rodzinkę. Jeśli się nie mylę. Dokładnie tak. Po kolei będziemy, nie? Oglądać, zobaczymy, kto to jest. A, to jest ten wygrany. Może go ściągną? Heh. W końcu on by był teraz najstarszym synem, nie? O, tu jest Talia i Ethan.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Dowiedz się więcej na stronach kodeksu, to potem popatrzymy.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Co tu jeszcze możemy oblukać w tym pokoju? Spójrz na, zobaczmy lekarstwa. Co to za lekarstwa są? Robale. Ile tych robali? Wow. No dobra. Można dotknąć.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Yes.
No powiedzmy. Mam trochę inne zdanie. O, takie ziółka. Co to jest?
This might help.
A, można zapakować. No, dobrze wiedzieć. To też weźmiemy, nie? Jak skończysz, pomóc masterem. No dobra, porozmawiamy z masterem. Ale najpierw faktycznie zwinęliśmy bandaże, mamy miecz, ziółka. Co to jeszcze można?
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Dobra, pogadam z dziadem. Zobaczymy, co będzie chciał.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
No właśnie, o tych White Hallach się
Why
coś
do the
dowiemy.
White Hills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
No to się dużo nie dowiedzieliśmy. No i pewnie
Who's the
Ethan
new
jest...
Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Ethan, tak jest, Ethan.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Właśnie.
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
O. No właśnie.
Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Czyli to o to chodzi. Oni wcześniej też mieli swoje drzewa, tylko je wykarczowali. Przez głupotę pewnie. Ciekawe, czy spotka się z
Can I
Ethanem.
see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Okej. No to co?
Can I
Możesz
go now?
odejść?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
Ktoś... Jest
Lady
Lady
Forrester.
Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Dokładnie.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
Tak.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
No
If you can
mieczej nie
remember.
mogę dać,
It
północny
would
gaj
mean so
też nie
much
mogę
to the
mówić,
family.
tylko to.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester
Dokładnie.
land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Pewnie
Justice
tak.
is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The
No, z
boy was
pewnością.
just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan,
To dokąd
the
ma
boy
iść, nie?
has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's
kurde.
done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
No nieźle.
I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Niestety ma rację.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
A z drugiej strony,
That settles it then.
taki mur, to muszę wam powiedzieć ciekawe rozwiązanie, nie?
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Nie? Nagrabicie sobie coś, jak naprawdę grozi coś bardzo, bardzo ważnego, to co? Wsiadamy na konia i dyla, nie? No, jest to zawsze jakieś wyjście.
Word
To nie
up to
było.
me. I'd gladly drive a
jak
sword
legiec
through Lord
zwycięska.
Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Aha.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
To chyba jakieś hasło jest.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Właśnie,
He
ciekawe
said
czym
till
jest.
only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists.
Wow.
They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your
Coś w
word.
tym lesie będzie pewnie.
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No
This is
nie.
important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this
Wow.
house.
No, to ciekawa historia się robi.
But
muszę
don't breathe a
powiedzieć.
word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
No to mamy zadanie. Zostać rangerem, czyli zwiadowcą.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
Iron
ice.
from ice.
Podoba mi się.
Remember,
from ice.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Iron from ice. Mocne. Chodź z drugiej
Garrett,
strony.
wait!
Trzeba mieć faktycznie jaja, żeby jechać samemu z chęcią na mur. Aha. A cóż to takiego? Mogę
Be
sobie
safe.
obejrzeć. Dostał naszyjnik Forresterów, proszę bardzo.
Ethan? Ethan!
Aha. No to faktycznie szczeniak. Kurde, ile on ma? Z 15 lat? Nawet nie chyba.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
Z Rodrickiem będzie problem.
But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
No tak nie za
I
bardzo
don't want
chyba.
her to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Tak
I don't know
jest.
what he did to get sent away like that.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what
Tak
I'm
jest.
capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
No.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
No, dobre życzenia to są tylko, wiecie.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Tak jakby.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were
dobra.
that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly,
Oh.
on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
O,
He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
no.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
No, to chyba koniec dzieciństwa, nie?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
is, was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Zobaczymy. Na pewno będzie się plutonił i to ostro.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Ten cwaniaczek.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Nie twoi.
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Dobre.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ramsay? Nie lubię gościa. Oj, nie lubię.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Okej, to możemy sobie popatrzeć. No to sobie zajrzymy, co jest w tej skrzynce. To zobaczymy, może coś nam to powie o tym rodzie więcej.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Ethan made this for me.
Coś tu jeszcze można zobaczyć? Można.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Jakiś list niedokończony. Kto kogo? Od kogo? A, tu się nie dowiemy, trzeba przeczytać. No to przeczytamy. Jestem ciekawy, co tam pisze. Co jest napisane, przepraszam.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Okej, co tu możemy jeszcze zobaczyć?
Wonders made by man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
No, myślę, że Rodricka to zobaczymy, bo Ethan jest owszem lordem, ale myślę, że sam starszy jego brat się też gdzieś tu pojawi, nie? O, zobaczmy, co widać za oknem.
King's Landing.
Szkoda, że nie pokazują niczego, nie? Mogło być fajnie. Mogli się postarać i pokazać ten widoczek. O. List do matki. Doczytamy.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Okej. Otwórzmy im drzwi, ktokolwiek by to nie był.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Kim on jest?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
To węgiel jest? Chyba węgiel, nie?
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Święta prawda?
Good night, milady.
Varys miał pełno takich ptaszków. Mamy Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
No proszę. Znane postacie z serii, nie?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course. And I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Wow.
She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
No, jestem ciekaw, jak to będzie. O, jest Tyrion! O kurde. No i mamy żelazny tron.
You can do this.
A, to mamy iść. Dobra, idziemy. No, tu ludziska są. Ha, ha, ha. To nie tak, że będziemy sami. Bo nawet podobni są.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Niech sobie ma, nie?
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Fuksnęło mi się.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
Dobry tekst, dobry
I
tekst.
see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
Wow.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Dobrze, chociaż Tyrion sobie
I'm not quite
żartuje.
sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either.
Cersei i tak nigdy nie była
I'd
z tych,
like a
których
word
można
with you,
łatwo
if I may.
zadowolić.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Dobre.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Może nie wyszło
The
tak
crown
źle.
needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Myślę,
It
że
may be
tak.
far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
No, może nie tak źle będzie. Zobaczymy. Dobrze by było.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Wcale nie, tylko nie miałem ochoty tego odpowiadać. Jak ona by chciała usłyszeć.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows?
No.
We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Nieźle, nieźle dziewczyny sobie gadają.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
Nieźle.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Już to widzę.
Do you agree?
people are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
No, to można się przejechać. No dobra. Trudno.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I am well aware of the risk.
Nie chciałem niczego
I
wybierać
can
z tego.
see how important this is to you.
Niech sami zdecydują, nie?
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Trochę chyba za ostro zagrałem.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Wstrzymaj konie, dziewczyno, kurde. Jest tego niezły bajzel, czuję. No i dobra, moi drodzy. Myślę, że na dzisiaj to wystarczy na ten odcinek. No, powiem wam, że się zrobiło ciekawie, co? Intrygi, z kim tu się ułożyć. Tutaj ciągniemy Tyriona z jednej strony, tutaj męczymy też Marjorie z drugiej. Nie wiem, czy ten występ przed Cersei to nie była głupota. Może trzeba było ją zadowolić, wtedy byłoby łatwiej uzyskać to od Marjorie, ale wtedy czy Marjorie znowu by nam zaufała? Sam nie wiem, tyle kombinacji, nie? No cóż, zobaczymy to już niedługo, jak nam wyjdzie, a zobaczmy, co się nowego w kodeksach pojawiło. Bardzo chętnie chciałbym zobaczyć, czy coś tu jeszcze jest więcej niż było. Ja tak klikam, ale ci, co będą chcieli, to sobie zatrzymają, poczytają. Przepraszam, poczytają. Szukam jakichś informacji, których nie było do tej pory. No i to było, i co? No miał być w tym, a w kodeksie ja tu nie widzę więcej rzeczy tych kodeksowych. Dobra, wracam szybciej. Czy jest tu coś więcej? Nie ma. No cóż, to myślałem, że będzie trochę więcej. No trudno. Okej, moi drodzy. Dziękuję wam za spędzony czas ze mną. W tej ciekawej, naprawdę ciekawej przygodzie. Widzę, że tutaj jest intryga mocno rozbudowana. Może być fajnie. I zapraszam oczywiście na kolejne odcinki. Hej, hej, moi drodzy. Trzymajcie się.